Hey, what's up everyone? It's Besto here and welcome to the first episode of Boss Luck Twins. In this episode, we will finally begin our journey to the first boss, which is Temperos. So we're gonna start the grind and try to get some stats up. If you have any question regarding any rules, don't forget to go watch my episode 0 where I go over all the rules. This will answer to all the question you have, and if you have any other question, just ask them in the comment and I will answer it for you guys. So let's do this! So we're still here where we left off last time, and we're ready to finally begin this journey and start the grind. Let's get going! The first obvious thing to do will be to drop everything I've gotten through the tutorial island. So let's start by dropping everything on the Slayer. And then also everything on the Farmer. So, before I start with the explanation of the plan for the beginning of the account, and when I say account I mean like the challenge in general, before we start that, I'm gonna ask you guys if you like this layout where I put the two windows on one screen. It helped me a lot if I need to do something else on the side, like editing the videos or watching a series while grinding. If you guys like it or not, tell me in the comment and I will consider it in the future. I've got a couple of clip backlog, so yeah, it might not have a direct impact right now, but it might sometime soon. So yeah, tell me if there's anything you like or dislike about that. So now, let's get going with the plan. First of all, we're gonna start with some basic quests, since I'm going to need to do them anyway, and they are a great way to start any account. In the Lumbridge and Draenor area, we can actually do 6 of the quests. We can start by doing Cook's Assistant and Sheep Shearer. Then we can also do the quest Earn as a Chicken, but I forgot about that one, so it's gonna be a little while before I do it. Then there's also Imp Catcher that need the beads from the imp. I'm gonna do that a little bit later. At the same time I'm gonna do Mystery and Restless Ghost, which are easy to do together since they have the same path. So now in the background you're actually seeing me complete Cook's Assistant and Sheep Shearer on both accounts. It got me to about level 3 cooking and level 2 crafting. I'm a little bit higher crafting level on the Farmer since I've crafted all the wool on him, because I want him to have all the XP in the crafting skills, or any skills except for combat. Now, before I kill some imp for the imp catcher quest, I'm gonna do some training on the Slayer. So I'm going to go to the chicken coop, take that little bronze axe, which is gonna to be my first best in slot weapon on the account. Yeah, that's a bit silly to say, but that bronze axe is pretty good for now. And I'm then going to slay some chicken, get some basic stats, and maybe rotate to goblin after that. Meanwhile, on the Farmer, I'm going to go for some shrimp behind the Draenor bank. The reason is pretty simple, it's because I need some food for the Slayer, but also for another reason that gonna be for the first boss of the account. I will need to have 35 fishing to unlock Temperos. Yeah, we're gonna go on the map now, since I'm going to explain to you the plan of action for the unlocking of the first area of the account. First of all, I'm going to unlock Temperos, which is the easiest boss by far to unlock on the beginning area. The other boss that I can reach actually is the Evil Chicken, which I cannot do until I have 32 quest points, I believe, since I need to enter the Champions Guild, which requires 32 quest points, which I will not be able to have at the moment. The only other boss I can enter is the giant mole, which is gonna be a pain in the ass with low stats, and yeah, I will need something like a poison weapon or something that could help me with it, because it's gonna be a real pain in the ass if I don't have a good weapon for it. And my best in slot after Temporos is going to be a Mithril Scimitar. So I'm going to go for Obor, which is going to be the easiest boss I can access at the moment. I'm going to need 100 Giant's Key to kill him all. I might do it in 2 batches since I might get the Giant Club and skip him faster than doing 100 keys since it's pretty long. But yeah, the keys are 1 in 120, I believe, 128 maybe. So it's about 12,000 kill if I'm on drop rate, maybe a little bit more. That's going to enable me to have a big boost in combat stats and also just some good loot, and yeah, that's gonna jumpstart the account, killing all those ill giants. So there's only one thing that I need to do right now, and it is to start the grind. So yeah, let's do this, boys! Alright guys, after killing about 1 inventory of chicken, I went to the imps. I've gotten my first inventory right here on mobile, and yeah, it's looking pretty good. I have only gotten 1 bead, which is a bit under the drop rate, but let's not complain too much about him since, let's face it, there's gonna be way worse than that down the line. We've also gotten our first new best in slot fashionscape, of course. It's the classic blue wizard hat, which is looking pretty good to be fair, and I will rock it until I get something better for my slayer and my farmer since I've gotten 2 of them. As a little progress check, I've gotten about level 4 attack and 6 strength from the 1 inventory of chicken and 1 inventory of him that I've done. I'm going to slay a little bit of goblin now to get some basics level and also the bronze spear so I can be more accurate on him, since right now they're pretty much just running away and always getting out of my sight, and it's a pain in the ass killing those imps. So I'm gonna train a little bit on goblins, get some males too for the goblin diplomacy quest down the line, and after that finish the other 7 beads that I need for the imp catcher quest. Meanwhile, on the farmer we've reached a little milestone of level 10 fishing. It's looking pretty good, but right now I need a little bit of food on my farmer to slay some goblins since they hit pretty hard at low combat stats. So I'm gonna cook the chicken that I've transferred to my farmer so we can get more cooking level, and also the shrimp that I've got at the moment, and let's see where this little grind gets off in terms of cooking level. By the way, those clips were recorded at the start of my journey, so I wasn't sure like what to record and how to record it, so sometimes it might look a little bit, you know, not that great, but I think I'm doing way better now, and with the time and experience I can understand what I need and what I want from my clips to get some better content for you guys, so yeah. For now we have the little montage I've made of me cooking some shrimps. So yeah, pretty exciting content, I know. But yeah, for now it is what it is, and we have that little grind. We've got to about level 2 woodcutting, level 3 fire making, and of course level 16 cooking from these shrimps and chicken. Finally we've got about 70 shrimps to work with for my slayer for now, which will be plenty since I will still be fishing for now. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. Let's keep training. Alright, while training for Temper Boss on my farmer, my slayer will train his combat stats on the goblins so we can get some upgrades like the bronze spear as well as the bronze kite shield. It might not be the best upgrade yet, but you know, it's a little stat boost and it will make the grind easier for the future. For the weapon, the best weapon I can get right now is a Mithril Battle Axe, followed by the Steel Battle Axe of Bob's Axe Shop, but I forgot that shop until a little while. At least I didn't have that much money, so I don't think I could have bought this axe much sooner, so that's why we will see it a little bit later. After starting to kill some goblins, I've quickly gotten my first clue scroll, which was an easy clue scroll. I could actually do this first step of the clue, which was pretty surprising, so I tried to do it just for fun since I wasn't in the mood for juggling some clues right now, and I don't think I was going to kill that much goblins to get that much easy clue. So I tried to do it, which led me to a dead end right away, so as expected I went back to getting some goblin skill and getting some combat experience. I've gotten a little bit of beginner clues that I couldn't do at the goblins, but that's alright. It's what I was expecting. The first upgrades of 2 that I've gotten at the goblins was the bronze square shield, which is kinda nice since it's the first shield that I've gotten on the account, so it's my first shield ever on the Slayer, which is pretty nice. Meanwhile, on the farmer, I've actually gotten my first genie lamp, which I wasn't sure on what to put it since I didn't know if I had any skills restriction for any bosses or quest or anything like that. But I'm pretty sure that it will be fine, so I'm gonna put it on Herblo when I'm going to do the Druidic Ritual quest. After doing my first inventory of goblins, I have a little milestone for you guys, which is 5 prayer. Well, yeah, it's looking pretty good right now. I'm a bit under the drop rate for the spears, but I mean, it's free stats and it doesn't hurt to have better stats anyway. And you guys probably expected it at this point. It's the bronze spear coming in at about 75 goblin KC. It's a nice upgrade that I didn't like that much after all, because I can only train on shared, and who likes to train on shared XP? So right now I'm showing you guys the loot that I've gotten from these goblins, just to keep tracks a little bit about what I've gotten from them. The only thing that is worth mentioning is the goblin mails, which are going to be useful for goblin diplomacy, even if I forgot to take 3 of them for my farmer. Now that we've gotten the bronze spear and our new leveled up stats, I will be seeing some imps for the beads. This is where I'm going to kill them, at the spawn next to the Lumbridge Castle. It's the best spawn we've got in the Lumbridge and Draenor area. In the other one, they can teleport outside of our area, so it's really not an option right now. So this is what I'm going to do now, until I get the 7 other beads needed for Imcatcher. I forgot to mention that after the Goblin grind, I've gotten to about level 5 attack, level 14 strength and level 1 defense. But with the spear I've gotten some new level, which is 1 level in attack and 1 level in defense while killing the imps. We're now coming back on the farmer for a little update on the fishing grind. I've actually just gotten level 15 fishing. It's looking pretty good, but it's not ending here because I've now gotten level 16, 17, 18, 19, and level 20 fishing. It's looking pretty good. We are about at 1/4 of the way to level 35, since every 7 level you need double the XP that you got to get there. So yeah, that's why we need about 4 times the XP, since it's about 14 level away to level 35. Yeah, I know, big maths. Throughout that grind, if some of you guys are wondering why I'm not switching to fishing with baits, since it will actually be better XP rates, the reason is pretty simple. It's because I cannot get bait easily. The only way I can get bait is by killing some zombies or men or any other monster that might drop them. It's just dumb if I kill some men just to get some baits. So that's why I'm just gonna stick to fishing some shrimps and sardine. Sardine are actually pretty good XP compared to only shrimps. So yeah, that was a really nice boost to our XP rates at level 15 when I unlocked sardines. Back on the Slayer for a clip that I thought was pretty funny, where I got level 4 defense, level 15 strength, as well as level 8 attack. And now we are here at the bank where I deposit everything I've gotten from the 3rd trip of imps. It's looking pretty good. I only have 1 white bead left to get in about 41 kills. Let's get going for the last bead. While finishing the last beads, we are of course still getting some stats on the farmer, So here is 21 fishing, 22, 23, and 3 random diamonds from a random event, of course. If you see random things spawning in my bank, it's probably just from a random event. I will not show them all, but this one was pretty cool early on. 24 and 25. And there it is, boys, the last bead needed for imp catcher. Hell yeah. It wasn't long, but I mean, it's boring to run around slaying some imps that keep teleporting away, so yeah, that's good to be done, since it's not the best way to train XP. If we go to the bank, we can see that we've got some interesting loot that may or may not be useful on the account. One interesting thing is the 3 bread that we got, which is about 1 in 128 on the wiki. So it's kind of funny to have gotten 3 of them in like 50 kills or so. We also have the ashes, which are going to be great prayer XP. This is why I'm going to scatter them right now. After scattering them all, we can see that we've gained a couple of prayer XP and we ended up at level 8 prayer. Looking pretty good. Of course, the goal is to get to level 43 prayer to get all protection prayer, since this is when the real PVM starts. So yeah, that's why prayer is really important right now. We've also finished up at level 8 attack, 15 strength and 5 defense. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna end the video here. We've not done that much progress, but I think I explained a lot of the plans. And since I know a little bit about what is going to happen in the next video, the pace will start to pick up and we will even slay our first boss. So you really don't want to miss it. I had a lot of fun recording this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you don't want to miss the next episode or for more boss slaying content, make sure you like, subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss the next episode of Boss Luck Twins. See you guys soon!